Hi there, welcome to Module 1, Segment 3, and in this segment I'm going to be talking now about the tuning fork principle. Now, what is the tuning fork principle? Why is it important? Well, you may have heard of what these days is being referred to as the law of attraction. It's becoming quite a major feature. Well, fundamental to the law of attraction is the tuning fork principle. And the way that this works is by sympathetic resonance. So if you take a tuning fork, and let's say I have a tuning fork in my right hand here, and I was to ring this tuning fork, it would strike a note. So go, ee, you get a note happening. Now, if in my left hand there's another tuning fork tuned into exactly the same frequency, I ring this one, ee, and this one starts to ring in sympathy. Ee. So they both go, ee, and they get mutually excited. Now, why is this important in the energy worlds? Well, when you have a certain frequency of thought, and that thought continues on for a while, you establish in your energy field a certain frequency. And that applies with your thinking process, applies with your emotions, and also with, of course, our actions and behaviors. So we create in our field certain resonances. Now, those resonances, they leave us, they travel from us, and they go into the energy worlds of the planet. And as we know, there are 7 levels of energetic frequency. We've established that pretty good by now. So there's 7 levels of energetic frequency. And if we transmit a signal at a high level, let's say that I wake up, it's a bright day, I feel inspired, and I send out a signal of inspiration. Well, that produces a brightness in my energy field, literally like a bright idea, a nice glow, a yellow glow. Anything else which is on that frequency in the energy worlds is going to start resonating and is going to start being attracted towards the frequency that I'm emitting. This means that like goes to like. There's the old expression, birds of a feather flock together. Like things go with like things. So if I'm emitting a nice bright frequency, I'll tend to attract to myself other bright frequencies. So it may be that I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling that way and I'm feeling quite bright and I've got a nice yellow and blue going on in my energy field, and on I go. And I get an unexpected knock at the door, I hear something happening, I go and I look and there's mail arrived, and I look at the mail, I open it up, and there's a bill that I wasn't expecting. I didn't even know that it was due, and I open it and it's for quite a large amount. Now that can change my energy state depending upon what's going on in me at the time. So let's say there's this bill, even if it's wrong, it's not even accurate, not even meant for me, someone made a mistake. But I read that and I might go into worry. Let's say it causes worry. Well, then the signal in my field changes from inspired to worried, and then I get a cloud. This is the idea of being under a cloud. There might be a cloud appear in my energy field. Now that resonates with a lower frequency in the energy worlds. And let's say I live in a city and it may be a Monday morning, and there's other people who are feeling under the weather, who are also creating and living in clouds of worry or anxiety. Well, when I emit that signal, what happens is I bring that cloud closer to myself. So we attract more of what we already have. We are, to those that have, more is given. So when we resonate a certain signal, more of that signal comes back. And that is the tuning fork principle in action. You can check it out scientifically. I mean, I'm just demonstrating here with my hands, you know, one hand shakes, the other one starts to shake as well, both waving at each other. But if you want to check it out scientifically in more depth, you can go into research, you can go onto the internet these days. You'll see plenty of examples of scientific experiments which are demonstrating sympathetic resonance, showing how when something starts to resonate on a certain frequency, other things that are on that frequency, they start to get excited as well. Think of it this way. You're going around your life and you're issuing invitations every day, with every thought, with every feeling, with every action. You're sending invitations into the energy worlds. And that which is on the same frequency starts to respond to that invitation. Now, of course, the more we can sustain a particular signal, the more powerful that signal becomes. So if we have a fleeting thought, it comes in, it goes out, it doesn't resonate very strongly. But if we do affirmations, we do tests, we have goals, we tell ourselves every day there are certain things we want in our life, we start to fix those signals in our mind, in our heart, in our field. We take actions towards it, we bring it towards ourselves. This is the tuning fork principle. It's a vital principle of the energy worlds. It does work. and you can have this working in your life. So I hope this is an enjoyable further insight into the energy worlds, and for this particular video of this segment I'm going to bring this to a close now, and that's all for the moment. Okay, bye for now.